Welcome back to the Couples Couch.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. The gang's all here. We're snuggled up with our coffee. We're going to spill on our latest obsessions from reality tea to everything in between. So, get ready for some spicy banter and intersectional conversations ahead.
Good morning.
Good
How
morning.
you doing?
I'm good, beautiful. How are you?
I'm good. I slept.
We love to hear that.
Yes, tech neck. I barely touched my phone yesterday as much as possible, and when I was actually on it last night, my neck was on the foam roller, so I was just looking up at it. So it was the safest use, safest phone use.
Safest phone.
Practice safe phone use.
Literally, so you don't get tech neck in regular life.
Right.
But I will say also something you did that I think maybe helped yesterday is you worked kind of at a standing desk. More or less.
I worked at a standing desk most of the day.
Yeah, and I wonder if you not hunched over a bit typing also is contributing.
No, truly. I look like Quasimodo. Sometimes on my computer.
Wow. You look more like Esmeralda, but that's fine.
I was obsessed with Esmeralda as a kid. Did you know that?
Yeah, obviously I was too. Hello, who wasn't?
I know, but you thought
Esmeralda was hot.
I know, I was like, she was, but she had fashions. Those turquoise earrings she wore in her ears. Mm-hmm. I think they were turquoise.
I thought they were gold, but maybe not.
Maybe something on her was turquoise.
Let me Google her. Tell me your love for Esmeralda.
Yeah, but I loved Esmeralda, and I used to have this little purse my mom got me that had Esmeralda on it, and I used to wear it around, and there was this plastic piece that you were supposed to keep your stuff in. Mm-hmm. And I ripped it. I ripped the plastic part because I was just trying to open it.
I can confirm Esmeralda's earrings are gold. They're gold hoops. Her eyes are turquoise.
Her eyes are turquoise, and she has on that really pretty gold.
Oh, look at her ankle bracelet.
Waist.
Cute.
Yeah, Esmeralda, stunning.
A
total side tangent, but
queen. Yeah, but no. So I'm so glad you slept though last night.
Yeah, I slept great.
Yeah, me too. We ended up going to the gym.
Yes, we did evening
last
gym.
night, and that's honestly never my favorite because it tends to be the most crowded.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. People are off from work and stuff.
We like to take our lunch breaks at the gym, or earlier in the morning, but
if possible. But yesterday that just didn't happen.
Yeah, so
we did an afternoon gym session, and honestly, the amount of body odor in there was kind of unnatural.
Well, and I'm thinking about your senses now, and you didn't have any headphones in.
Oh, true. I forgot my bag at home.
Could you zone out at all? And so it's you're just hyper fixated on the smells.
I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that's true. That's such a good point. Yeah, I didn't have my headphones, and so maybe I was just hyper fixated on the smells.
And it was harder for me I hate when it smells bad.
Yeah, yeah. And it was just harder for me to work out because I felt there were so many more people there, trying to use all the same equipment
all the kids were there. I felt I was at the local YMCA after school on Eagle Way.
We were the oldest people in there, probably.
I know. They're these people must go pick up their children from the care center.
Yeah, they're probably I bet I go to school with their kids. So it was good though. The gym was fine. I could have done more, but we went, and that's all that matters.
We went. I could have done more too, but I'm glad we went. So last night was good. We watched some TV, but before we get into all the TV of it all, what are your I'll tell you my highlight of the day.
Oh,
what my highlight of the day is going to be. I know it's still early. It's still
today,
in the 7, but what's the highlight of the day?
Yeah, what's the highlight of your day? Already it's
Tanner's going to do my nails.
I am. We are going to have nail day today.
Yes.
Because we have an upcoming trip, and KB doesn't go to the salon, or the nail salon, most people, I guess, right?
No.
Or not most people.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people do their nails at home.
A lot of people I love and adore, go and get their nails done. And
what's that called? A nail shop? What's it?
Yeah, a nail salon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, and I honestly, you started doing my nails for 2 reasons.
Yeah, 2.
Two reasons. One
was a very selfish reason on my part and just a control thing that I couldn't let go. One day I came over and watched my beautiful baby paint her nails, and I thought, wow, I could do that so much better.
This is when we were dating.
Yeah. And so then I just kind of took the reins from there. I was and so I asked her, I was hey, do you think you would want me to paint your nails next time?
Yes. Yes, he did. And he started painting my nails full time. And it's been it's been part of his full-time jobs around the house for the last 2.5 years.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Tanner,
I'm a nail tech.
Yeah, Tanner does all of my nails for me. And part of it too is when I would paint my nails at home, I was like so busy.
Right.
And
for sure.
I like wouldn't want to go to the salon, and you were like, I can do that for you.
Yeah, and it was a way for us to spend like quality time together
because we didn't like have that as much because I was working really wild hours at the time, and your hours were a lot different at the time, and so nails are one of our things together. Yeah,
and I love that. Yeah. Didn't you? I feel like you always try to sell me before we even dated on this show about a nail like salon or something. No? Wasn't there a TV Claws or something? There was
Claws! It was about a nail salon.
Okay, let me also state, I love her more than life, but she does try to rewrite history on me. I'll be like, didn't you tell me this? And she's like, no. And I'll give her more details, and then she'll be like, well, yeah, actually, that is how it happened.
That is how it happened. No. I always say it to her, I'm like, I'm really sorry I rewrote history today.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look up that episode. Yeah. It was, okay, I loved this.
I remember you
because somebody is hilarious, and I can't remember her name right now. Niecy Nash.
Oh, Niecy Nash.
And Niecy Nash, I think, was just on, wasn't she just on the Golden Globes?
Mm-hmm. She was somewhere. I saw her recently, yeah.
Yeah, Niecy Nash Claws. It was a 2017 show. It had 4 seasons. It was a nail salon, but it was kind of also like an undercover, like drug front, I believe. Okay, cool. And it was just Niecy Nash. You're going to cackle.
You're not going to laugh.
You're not going to laugh. Like, you're not going to laugh. Yeah. And Carrie Peterson in it, she's funny. Carrie Preston.
Preston, yeah.
Yeah, you know who that is?
Yeah,
she's funny. There's just, there was a lot of funny people in the show. I think it's on Hulu. But hilarious.
It is funny. And speaking of highlights of the day, yours was nails, and I think I have mine.
What's your highlight of the day, love?
I think my highlight of the day is going to be going to the gym with my earphones today.
Going to the gym with your earphones? Are you going to use the red light therapy machine today?
I don't know, because can you turn off the shaking thing? Because I have weak knees. I don't need it to, detach my kneecaps.
No, you don't have to turn it on at all.
Okay, then because I do have psoriasis, and I have Kim Kardashian told me that she does the red light therapy for her psoriasis, and she is my doctor. And so I did take her advice, and so I might try it today.
That's so good. And Kim has her doctorate since nobody wants to work anymore.
She actually does already?
No.
Oh, no, I was like, I think she's going to be a lawyer, but that's not a doctor.
No, I'm just out here spreading information that is untrue.
As we have to.
Which, speaking of, that's one last thing from last night.
This is
TikTok.
our current feud, yeah.
Yeah, we have a feud.
With TikTok, I think they kind of shadow banned us. Because we wrote in a caption misinformation, but it was obviously funny.
Yeah, just funny misinformation.
Are we spreading misinformation or fact? You be the judge.
Right, we're not the Q.
No.
We're just making LOLs.
We're just laughing out loud. Yeah. Oh, so, and also, speaking of the other elephant in the room, we got a little bit more feedback from
Sissy. Sissy, this is for you, sis.
Hi, Cass.
We love you so much. Thank you for always listening.
Yes, and hi, Moms.
Hi, Moms. Good morning.
Good morning. But yeah, should we kind of dive? Oh,
no. I have to tell you one other thing from from this morning.
TikTok updates.
Yes, so if you are keeping up, Taylor Swift is starting her second weekend tour of Singapore. Remember, she has the exclusivity deal that is $3 million. And I actually did find out that Singapore is hecka wealthy. Hello, wealthy.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And, well, it's cool, but it also creates, people didn't have access to actually fly into Singapore from other East Asian countries, and, what that exclusivity deal actually does.
Like in the States, people would travel to Colorado when she was here, or wherever. Okay.
Well, they couldn't, make that, same trek because of just, how expensive it is to get to Singapore, to stay in Singapore, all those things. So, I don't know, it's a little shady, but do you want to talk into the surprise songs instead?
Yeah, let's hop into the surprise songs.
Okay, so last night, Taylor's surprise songs. I'm so excited. So, she played 15 and On Your Own Kid.
15 and On Your Own Kid, yeah.
When you're 15. Okay, so sad. And then On Your Own Kid, just right.
Was this a mashup, though?
Yeah, she's been doing mashups.
Yeah.
And so the first one was a mashup, I think, between 15 and On Your Own Kid. Just rip people's hearts out.
Have to.
Got to. And then she played Death by a Thousand Cuts.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get drunk, but it's not enough.
Yep.
Comes and you're not my baby. Yeah.
Sing it. Yeah.
No, I love Death by a Thousand Cuts. And she did that mashup with Babe, which she originally wrote for Sugarland, but then re-released it on Taylor's version of Red.
Wow.
Yeah, but did you know Death by a Thousand Cuts?
Okay, tell me.
It was inspired by the movie Someone Great.
Never seen it.
It's on Netflix. It's really good. It's when I feel like the first time we really heard Lizzo, why man great till he gotta be great. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's like, I feel like the first time when we saw the girls like dancing in the kitchen, like after the breakup, that was the scene that was like viral on the internet when that came out.
Okay,
I think it was like 2019.
Also did not come across my desk.
Yeah. No,
happens.
well that would make sense. Yeah. But it was on my desk.
Well,
yeah, get it off my desk.
Get it on my desk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so it was inspired, Death by a Thousand Cuts was inspired after she watched the movie Someone Great.
Okay.
But actually the person who wrote Someone Great, the writer of that movie, was inspired to write Someone Great from the song Clean from 1989.
No
which
way.
You know how I feel about Clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
it makes
so cool.
much sense. It's like the job was the very worst, like, and you're like, Someone Great was really about this like long-term relationship with someone, and like you had all these like things and they were great, but like you had to like get rid of them, and she kept like coming back and forth and like trying to figure out like life without him, and like she's finally clean.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, she's inspired by her own self.
Yeah, Taylor's inspired by her own influence.
I love that.
It's very meta.
Very meta, or some might say narcissist. Just kidding, we love Taylor. We would
I
never
love
say that
Taylor.
about her.
I mean, who knows, but who
Yeah, no,
knows?
that's
Don't
pretty
care.
cool.
I'm obsessed.
So
She
she'll
can take all of my money.
truly. Does she
So.
still have 2 performances left in Singapore then?
Yes, so
Okay.
I will keep track of the surprise songs as I always do from my favorite account, TS Tour Tips.
Yes, that's
Autumn
not the
Kennedy.
one ran by Scott, right? No, that's
No,
something
that's
else.
Taylor Nation, basically. People
Okay.
have a conspiracy theory that Taylor Nation is actually ran by Scott Swift.
Yeah, I've been hearing that.
And I have a theory that Scott Swift and Taylor should make a deal where he doesn't come out in public.
I completely support that.
I don't think Scott should be out and about.
No, well, especially after what happened in Australia.
Yeah, I think it's just like Andrea only. Team Andrea.
Team Andrea, yeah.
Cassidy sent me this
We
hilarious TikTok yesterday of Andrea,
Uh-huh.
like, posed to different Taylor songs, and it was like, only bought this dress so you could take it off, and it was like Andrea in this black dress, like, half post, and I was like, nothing
Oh
makes
my
me
gosh.
cackle more than a,
Then an Andrea meme.
Yeah, so,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Thanks for that, Cass.
thanks, Cass, you're the best. Do you want to get into RTV?
Yeah, so last night we had a lot to watch, but we did not watch a lot.
We were tired.
We were sleepy.
And
So we were very strategic with what we chose.
Mhm.
We decided because everything else was still recording, by the time we got home from the gym, we would just watch what was already out. So we watched
Yeah.
Love is Blind.
yes, we watched Love is Blind.
Wait, but do you think we should tell the people our takes before? Because I don't know that we've done that yet.
Yeah, let's tell them our takes.
Okay.
What'd you take?
No, just I mean like about the people who are already gone or not
Yeah.
even there. I don't even mean about last night's episodes. We'll get into that in a second. But
Perfect. Okay, thanks for clarifying.
yeah, just like a little like overview of like this season 6.
Yeah, and also if you don't like know something, it's okay to ask questions.
True.
Questions have been so belittled throughout time, and
Yeah.
people in power like not wanting to ask questions.
Or
but
answer questions.
yeah, but like you can
You should
ask
ask
questions.
questions.
Questions are good.
Mm-hmm. They clarify.
So thanks for clarifying for me this
Anytime,
morning.
baby. I
Yeah,
love you.
I love you so much. Yeah, let's talk about Laura and Jeremy.
Oh, yeah, they were kind of the spiciest couple of the season. Like, they brought the most heat, I would say, drama-wise.
Yeah, they did. Laura, we found out, is just the baddest of them all because she had her screenshots, proof, timeline, evidence, and receipts
And receipts.
of this man, Jeremy. And I'm interested
More
to
or less cheating on her, right?
Yeah, he basically cheated on her with Sarah Ann.
Yeah.
They said it wasn't cheating. I say...
They said they talked all morning long.
Mm-hmm. I say let's call a spade, and I'm not talking to anyone at 4:30 in the morning like that.
Truly.
Yeah.
No.
Or 5:30.
No.
Or
it
honestly, anytime after midnight.
Yep.
There's no talking.
There's no chatting.
It's
happening.
sleeping or anything else.
Yep.
But it's not chatting.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
And true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they were kind of the spiciest couple to me.
No.
They like brought the most drama. Do you think that Jeremy, because he has so many syllables in his name, I don't even know how he spells that name, Jeremy, with all of
Yeah.
those
I
syllables.
think his mom knew his BS.
Oh, his mom, she kind of called him out, but she didn't hold him accountable enough for me. But maybe she did, and maybe they cut it together differently. Who
Yeah,
knows?
I hope she like served him
I kind of felt like
like-
he deserved like a little
a spanking.
more. Yeah, like, I was
Spanking
gonna say,
from
like,
mommy?
a little more, like a spanking.
From mama.
Yeah.
No, I think he definitely deserved more. I hope his mom like took him and like shamed him in the back room.
Yeah, maybe she did. Maybe he responds better to shame. Some people do.
Like Khloe Kardashian, she loves to be king shamed. That's her
Well,
thing.
That is
To be
true.
embarrassed.
She loves it, to be embarrassed by people.
I hate that for her. I love her so much.
Yeah.
No, but so yeah, no, I think Lauren and Jeremy, I'm really interested to see what happens with them at the reunion, all of that, because
Right.
Jeremy supposedly hooked up with Sarah Ann allegedly. I think allegedly true, but we'll allegedly see.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
And then the other couple that we, like, liked at the beginning, we loved them in the pods, but, like, once they, like, saw each other...
There was just such a disconnect with Brittany and, what's his name?
Yeah, Brittany and Kenneth. There was, like, a big disconnect and something, like, something happened.
Well, this man was obsessed with his phone, as we've all come to see, but...
Yeah, he was also a principal, so I just can't imagine being 25 and a principal, and, like... I mean, I've worked in the school system. Right. I know how in-depth that is, and you're working at a charter school.
Yeah.
I do think he was on his phone wondering if, I had another friend say this best, if all his staff was going to leave.
Well, truly. I mean, he was gone for how long in the pods?
Like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, like, I do get the phone piece, but I just, like, I also heard that when their breakup scene was actually, they already broke up.
Oh, their breakup scene was so awkward that
they
showed us, because he was literally just, like, on his phone, not giving her any attention. This poor girl was crying.
And then he immediately calls somebody at the end.
Yeah, his friend.
And he's like, I'll be there in a minute. I'm on my way. It's over.
It was so awkward and, quick and weird.
I heard, I don't know if this is true, but I heard that it was actually re-recorded. They broke up off camera, and then Netflix had them re-record on camera. Oh. And that's, like, part of why it was so awkward.
So weird, yeah.
Yeah, and if I was Brittany, I would just be crying, too. I would just be like, this is stupid. I am having to re-record this and show...
These emotions again.
Yeah. And I'm not even being listened to. He's playing Candy Crush. Like, how much money did he spend on Candy Crush that day?
Was he actually playing Candy Crush?
No, I just made that up.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you saw his phone and he was literally playing Candy Crush.
No, it would be so funny. Or playing Farmville. Yeah. Like, remember when you used to get those Facebook tokens, like, show and you to play Farmville. And you're like...
No, thanks.
Respectfully pass.
Respectfully, I decline. Is Farmville still a thing? Probably not.
I don't know. I have an aunt that played a lot, so
we should
find out.
We'll find out. We'll report back.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were our favorite at first, but then they took a turn, which that usually happens with these people.
Yeah.
So up next, who do we have? We have oh no, we already talked about them.
No, we haven't talked about Lovable Meg, Chelsea, and
Lovable
Jimmy.
Meg.
Yeah, Lovable Megan Fox is what I'm gonna call her, because her eyes and the fake eyelashes of it all, or maybe they're not fake. Maybe she just uses castor oil like we do.
Oh yeah, that's our other obsession right now: castor oil.
Castor oil, your eyebrows and your eyelashes, they grow, baby.
And your beard if you have it.
The beard is like men's makeup.
It is. Most men should have a beard, unless they really can't grow one. And then I say, it's fine. But as a man who can grow a beard, I understand that's a privileged statement, but I do think that you could figure out other ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
If women can draw their eyebrows on, I think we should allow men to draw their beards on.
If they can do it right.
No, I agree. It has to look legitimate.
Okay.
Like, I just mean, like, for someone who needs to kind of, like, fill in or whatever, or, like, has, like, mostly a beard, but they want it to be a little fuller. I think that they should figure out a way, or maybe that's my new thing. Maybe I'll figure out a little comb or something where we can, like...
Just plaster on your makeup?
We won't call it makeup because I don't think men will really respond to that, but...
That's a shame.
It really is, because it would help
Some of them could really
It would really benefit them. Some under-eye stuff, concealer, something, I don't know.
Face wash.
Actually.
Just face wash.
Just wash your
face.
Basic needs. Girl, wash your face. Boy, wash your face. That's the name of my first book. Oh, well, I'm not. So, boy, wash your face.
Please. And your armpits.
And your pits, gym
and
people.
Your butt.
Gym people. We're looking
Keeping
at you.
it PG clean for
our
I don't know. For people that are listening in the car with their children. Question mark.
Keeping it PG for our moms. Hi, moms.
PG. Yes.
Hello. Okay. Yeah, Megan Fox. What was our thoughts about her and Jimmy? Oh, they actually kind of started the episode, so that's perfect.
Started the episode, and you know what? I was not shocked. I've been waiting for this moment. Everything that she said is what I was picking up of, like, you didn't want this the whole time. Like, what's coming out of your mouth, like, I feel like what comes out of his mouth, there is no energy in his body that feels that way.
Well, he didn't even blink once, so I completely agree.
Yeah, and, like, Jimmy looks like a chair, remember?
A
like,
thumb. Or a chair.
Yeah, a thumb or a chair. People say it looks like a thumb because, like, he completely blends in as one thing.
Well, facts are
facts. Facts are facts. But he like, to me, always gives chair with the two little screws in the back and that big wide mouth open.
Yep. Yeah, but
classroom fashion is literally what I gave Jimmy.
Well, do you think Chelsea was, like, obsessed with him then? Like, do you think she would have went to the altar and said yes?
She didn't feel it.
You think no?
I think Chelsea, I don't know. She said she didn't know if she would say yes, but she was like, you're not even willing to try.
Right.
And she's like, right now I feel like I could. Like, let's see, like, well, I guess they only had a couple days left. But, like...
I think they were towards the end. They were picking out their wedding songs.
I know, but I agree with her. Of like, you've known this all day. If you're picking out our wedding songs, you've known all day what you're going to do. Because people don't... I think people do make spur-of-the-moment decisions, but I think people have lots of things leading up to them making their final decision, right? And I think Jimmy already had all those things weighing up. He said it last night. There's like 8 things that I would need to change. Well, those 8 things weren't going to get changed when we were picking out our songs. We're going to get
changed overnight or during while we're picking out our songs.
Yeah, they're not going to change when we're carving ice together on with machetes or whatever it was.
No, definitely not.
So, yeah.
Well, speaking of wedding songs, though, did we pick out our song super early? I don't remember that. I feel like we did ours kind of late, too. Like the night before. Like
we picked out our playlist tonight. I was literally making our playlist the night before. But we got married in like 40 days. We had a lot happening. But
they got married in 12.
No, I'm just... the wedding song is fine to pick out late. Yeah. I'm saying that, like, I'm not thinking about...
No, I know.
I
was
issues.
Just saying. I wasn't trying to correlate. I
thought you were correlating.
No.
I was, like, so confused.
No, I wasn't trying to correlate. I was just saying... I wanted to know. I thought we just did ours later, too.
We did ours later, and we had, like, ideas of what we were going to do, but, like, we, like, literally were, like, on the couch together the night before, like, figuring it out. We were figuring it out for, like, our little rehearsal. We didn't have, like, a real rehearsal dinner.
We had such a small wedding anyways.
Yeah, we had, like, 12 people there, like, max. I don't think 12 is actually, like...
It's more than what we had. Well, that's with, like, photographer, videographer,
like,
the
everybody
person over
there.
the establishment, like...
Yeah.
There were 12 people there,
Yeah, the old man that was over the establishment was, like, hanging out in his attic upstairs.
Over the institution.
Yes, he was hanging out over the institution. So, yeah, no, we picked ours out. Like, we knew what we want. Like, we talked about it, but, like, literally made the playlist, I think, like, the night before. I was in bed with my sissy, and I was like, I gotta do this.
And she helped, I know. She picked out one of our songs that I really like.
I think she gave us, Jake Wesley Rogers.
Mm-hmm. Shout out again to Cass.
Yeah.
We should just name this episode Cass.
Shout out to Cass. Yeah, so no, I think they were wild. We're not shocked that they're broken up. No. And also, like, she deserves better.
I agree.
And he needs to, like, I don't know. I just look at Jimmy and I just go, eh.
I agree. I think he still just wants to party is what the vibe I'm getting from him. Yeah. Just based on, like, where he lives. Like, I just don't think he's ready to settle down. Like, he's living in North Carolina, having so much fun, and...
Yeah, and he lived at that South End, and he was really upset. Like, he was with his friend. Yeah. Hooked up with her.
Oh, well, that was part of the reason he gave Chelsea for why he couldn't be with her.
Is because that he...
He had sex with his best friend, and then told her privately off camera.
And she told her not to bring it up.
And then they got into a fight. She was allegedly, she even said herself, what did she call it? Martini drunk, I think.
Oh, yeah.
She was like...
margarita, I don't know.
I think it was some, like, vodka drink. But anyways, she was drunk, and she said, you had sex with her. I know that you did.
Yes.
And so she told the camera, and he got really upset. He was
very defensive.
So mad.
But he texts her all the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good point.
They talk all the time.
Right. They talk all the time.
What's your take on that?
Well, I wouldn't be hanging out with basically an ex if you had sex with this person. In my opinion, you're like more or less an ex, you know? And so
like... Really that much relationship history.
Right. And so, like, I wouldn't be comfortable doing it myself, so I wouldn't expect you to do it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely not. Well, and, like, what I was thinking was just, like, if they have that much friendship chemistry and they've already had sex...
Yeah, they might as well get married.
They literally might as well, like, try and figure it out. I'm like, Jimmy, go try and be with your friend at this point.
Hey, Jimmy, this is us telling you right now, with your best friend, it's so much better. You should do that.
Do that.
Do that.
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Life is so fun with your best
sweet.
Friend.
And
you get to cook together.
Right.
You get to dream together. You get to laugh together. They know everything. And you also get to have sex together.
You do.
So it's really fabulous.
And I could tell that girl was still in love with him whenever they met. Because we got to see her. They, like... all met.
Yes, I know. I was like, she needs to tell him.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, we'll get her Instagram. We'll DM her later.
Yeah.
We'll DM her this clip.
Because I told Tanner.
Yep. They're probably already together. Maybe we'll find that out at the end.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, at the car, you did.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm in love with you.
Yep. It was a pivotal moment, folks.
It was. We were in a parking garage.
We were. In Denver. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great day.
It was a great day.
Changed our lives.
Changed our lives.
We'll always share more about that. We'll give you, keep coming back for more and keep asking for it. We'll keep giving it to you.
For sure. We're just giving little breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs for the moment. Yeah. But yeah. So we love, I love thinking that Chelsea has moved on. We've seen her on TikTok a little bit.
I kind of wanted her to get with that one guy she was in the pods with. I can't remember his name, but then
Trevor.
You told me the background about Trevor and all of his drama.
Trevor broke up with his fiance girlfriend. Technically had one on the show. Said he's doing this for them. Then he gave Chelsea, the girl that we were just talking about, his dog Chelsea, the dog collar, and then the dog was dead. R.I.P.
Rip.
Like it was a lot.
It was a lot. So yeah, Trevor has a lot of baggage for Chelsea. So yeah, I don't know that I see that for her. Who do you want her with? Or one of her best friends too?
I want her with herself, actually.
Oh, I love that.
I think
that's such a good answer.
She needs to be with herself for a little bit.
Agreed.
And she deserves that. Because I know she's been with herself for a minute, but she's just went through this experience. Now she's already been married. She's lived through that.
Twice. Her second marriage.
Well, no, they didn't get married.
They didn't get married, right?
Yeah. So she's already been married. Then she went through all this emotional thing. I feel like when you're in an experience like this and there's a magnifying glass on you, everything, like of course you're insecure. You're on a show in front of a ton of people.
You have the Daily Mail, BuzzFeed talking about you. Yes. You're a normal person. Like I can't imagine that.
You weren't built for that. Yeah. And then to people to put a magnifying glass on you, I'm sure she's been prepping for that, then experienced that. Now, I think she just needs to live. Even
if she prepped for it, though, I think, because she did the show so long ago, I don't think she could have understood the magnitude of the comment about the Megan Fox thing and it picking up, like, wildfire everywhere. It was everywhere.
Well, and since they filmed, Megan Fox has been everywhere. She's been with Machine Gun Kelly.
MGK, actually.
Oh, yeah, MGK. Mm-hmm. Let's just change his name to MK. Mary Kay.
Mary Kate.
He's been rebranded.
He's the new Mary Kate Olsen.
No, I like Mary Kate Olsen.
Okay.
Let's just keep her Mary Kay, the brand.
He's
the new MLM.
He's okay. Yeah. An MLM.
He should have pinked out his body instead of blacked it out. He can look like my skin right now, basically translucent pink.
I love that. Oh wow, that's so funny. But yeah, so I think she wasn't prepared, and that's a lot to take on. But I think hopefully she's handling well, and we'll see at the reunion. That is next week. But our last... Well, is it our last couple?
Well, we have two more couples.
Well, let's give you the boring couple first. The boring couple, I mean the couple that got together, which we expected.
Yeah, we expected. Johnny married
his pod mate, and they are fine. Amy, thank you. I couldn't remember her name. Obviously, I called her his pod mate. Amy and John, they got married, and it was fine.
Johnny McIntyre, related to the one and only Reba. Also, not true.
Also misinformation.
But I always say Reba's my grandma too, so...
So Johnny can claim it too.
Johnny can claim it. Just not on my side, Johnny. We're related on different sides.
Yeah, so they got... different sides. They got married, and happy for them. I guess we'll see what happens at the reunion. That's all I have to say. Do you have anything to add?
No, I think it was we expected it, and I was cute. I really felt like the whole episode could have gotten to the point, especially with AD and Clay.
Sure. No, agreed.
I would also label this section not shocked.
Not shocked.
And a full waste of time.
No, you did call it. You called it. She was like, he's not going to marry her. I was like, but I can see AD marrying him. Well, she did.
Yeah. I felt that. AD would have given it her all. AD is that kind of girl. I feel like AD is ride or die. Also, AD's mom gives Irene Pope vibes.
The whole time that I saw her in the episode, from the time she walked in that hat to the time she was in her beautiful Mother of the Bride dress, I thought, that is Irene Pope
Let me see if it's...
Scandal. If you all watch Scandal...
Let me make sure that was her name, but I thought her name was Irene.
I don't know if it's Irene, but Miss Pope's mom, if you watch Scandal, she was such a great character and looked identical to AD's mom, for sure. And Clay's mom, I loved her too, and I love that she got that moment with her ex-husband.
Clay's mom was honestly the star of the show for me.
Agreed. Clay's mom was the star of the episode. Clay comes from such a good woman. I love her so much. She got to confront her ex-husband,
Maya Lewis. Sorry, her name is.
Oh, back to Scandal. Yes.
Sorry,
Maya Lewis. Maya. Yeah, and
not anywhere near Irene Pope. I don't know who that was.
Well, you said, Pope because Olivia Pope. But yeah, well. Yeah. Anyways, Clay's mom. What did you think about that scene whenever she confronted the dad?
I loved it because the dad was trying to really just gloss over it and just be like, well, that's why he has you.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's why he has you for these good relationships. That's why he has you. He's going to need on his mom. And his mom clapped back in the best way. It was so subtle, and I could, like, get teary thinking about it. But she's like, but you had me. And how did you treat me?
And you treated me poorly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you treated me poorly. And that, like, that is so true.
And
you
it
could
chokes
be
him up.
And you could be, like, the best woman in the world, or the best partner in the world, or the best dad in the world, or father, or man,
whatever it is,
or like whatever. You could be the best person in the world.
Yeah.
I say it. I'd rather say it that way.
Yeah, the best person in the world.
You could be the best person in the world, and you can't fix somebody else's brokenness.
No, that's so true. Someone used to say you can be the whole package and arrive to the wrong doorstep.
And I feel like Clay's mom was the whole package.
And she arrived to that wrong
And I honestly, I want to know what's happened to Clay's mom now. Is she remarried? Is Clay's mom, should she be our next Golden Bachelor?
Or should we do a
Bachelorette?
Love is Blind. Golden Love is Blind. Will they do that? I don't know.
I don't know. They should really steal from the Bachelor franchise.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so AD and Clay, I'm not shocked.
No,
I'm so heartbroken for AD, but honestly not shocked. But I feel like AD either spent 2 days and was like, she went back to this man, or she spent 2 days to be really sad, and she's like, I'm on my own, I'm great, I am the prize. And I honestly... Thank you, Anne. She's really having a moment now. I saw a video.
I love Anne.
Me too. She's back.
Ladies,
we hated her. We loved
moment.
her.
Well, not hers. Honestly, she was good as opening. It was the other.
Russell Crowe.
Russell.
The Russell Crowe version.
The Russell Crowe of it all.
Yeah, haven't seen it. Could not tell you about it.
But yeah, AD and Clay, not surprised. But yeah, I agree. I think that she might be on her own, which would also be a good... That would also be a good lane for her, just like, I think, Chelsea. So if they come back to the reunion both single, I would love that. But I could also see her coming back.
Well, and it's been like a year since the reunion. I think they're actually filming the reunion, like, was just like recently filmed or something. So like they could maybe not be single, but maybe they were for a minute and just like really discover that they're like the baddest person in the room. Because if you don't know that about yourself and then you get married, like... Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, we'll get to know... Well, we'll figure out the rest of it by next week, right? Isn't that when the next episode drops?
Yeah, the next episode drops on March 13th, which we'll be watching that night and probably uploading in the evening. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
But thanks so much for listening to today's episode. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at The Couples Couch. And one day, watch us on YouTube at The Couples Couch Podcast. Oh, I was supposed to say Couples Couch Podcast in the other at too earlier. Whoops.
That's okay. Life happens.
Yeah, it really does. Your support means so much. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.